Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker for another bonus video. And in this part what we're going to be doing is reading the Tingle pages, which is something I've never seen done in an LP before, and I couldn't find much material on it. But like, this is my second time attempting to record this, because every time I tried to record this, when I tried to record this, they weren't there, and I had to, it must reset them if you leave Tower of the Gods, because they just weren't there, and I had to go around and collect them all over again. Now what will happen is each of the Tingle pages will be at one of these statues, and on the Tingle tuners, then you'll have to go and press A at them and it'll read them, but it'll only appear on the Game Boy Advance screen, so I'm just going to read them out, and you'll have to trust me that I'm not just like making all this up and like pulling your chain. But here we go. What's this one? No, Tingle, stop. I'm trying to like read the thing. I've never done this before, so I'm not that sure how it works. But I know that the first one is over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, I'm like standing on it right now. Yeah, it says, The Legend of the Fairy, Part 1. It is said that long ago a boy, Captain Green, known as the hero of time, saved this land. However, on a certain island there is also a story of the fairy who saved that hero. Jeez, that's kind of interesting. I suppose that's kind of to do with Ocarina of Time. The second one's over here. The Legend of the Fairy, Part 2! It is said that the hero of time met the fairy in the midst of his travels. The fairy appeared before the hero, who had found himself lost in darkness. With a mystic power, it would float in midair, dancing above his head like a burst balloon. Like a balloon? Jeez, that sounds like Majora's Mask. I've never read these things, but that's what that sounds like, is like Link and Tattle. The Legend of the Fairy, Part 3. After the fairy handed the lost hero a map, it flew off as quickly as it had appeared. Better able to foresee places of danger than the hero, the fairy marked them on a map. The legend goes to say that the quest of the hero of time was saved by this plump figure. Well, that sounds like Tingle. No, that sounds like Tingle in Majora's Mask, the way that he like gives you the maps in Majora's Mask. So I suppose he's the fairy he's talking about. The Legend of Fairy, Part 4. Fairies live for thousands of years, but this odd fairy was a bit different. This mystical fairy was born near a lake, and when he met the hero, he was but 35. Or as the Americans say, 5! Beyond that, there is little known about that fairy. Well, that's number 4, and here's the last one. Number 5. Or 5! The little-known legend of the fairy's 35th birthday. On one island, they celebrate one's 35th birthday with a green coat and red pants. They do this in the hope of becoming like the legendary fairy, Tingle! Man, that was insane. That was so crazy. Tingle, bye. You're just going away. Because that story was insane. Okay, the next thing that we're going to go and do is we're going to go to Shark Island, because I want to see if that oh no, that's the wrong way. Harry, wrong direction. I want to see if you can get on top of the island using that cyclone. Someone commented saying that you can. So I just want to see that. So I'll just meet you at Shark Island, I guess. Hey guys, we're here. This is actually Southern Fairy Island, and we're going sailing west. West. What kind of compass are you looking at, boy? We're sailing west to Shark Island. But what I just like, I figured I wouldn't cut this out, because what I want to do is, it's nearly dawn, and what I want to do very, very quickly is take a pictograph using the deluxe pictobox of the moon, because it's a full moon, and that doesn't happen all the time. Okay, as you can see, the moon is like traveling pretty quickly across the sky. So there's a picture of the full moon. Why did I do that? All shall be revealed in good time. At the moment, let's just enjoy sailing on over to Shark Island. The sun will probably come up while we're going there, because look, it looks like it's going to come up. Yeah, there are just a couple of things that I want to show in this video. I want to show seeing if we can get on top of Shark Island. I want to show something to do with the Samuel L. Jackson fish. I want to show the potion guy on Windfall, and I want to show the buying the pictographs off of Lenzo. And that's what that pictograph of the moon is for, but then I'll explain that later. Man, I just recorded Spring Yard Zone in Sonic the Hedgehog 1. And you know the way at the end of like Springyard Zone you go to Labyrinth Zone, and I have that music from Labyrinth Zone stuck in my head already. That music is just so catchy. I have something to talk about the music. Like I have like a theory about that music. Well, no, it's not a theory. It's just something I noticed. But I'll talk about that when I actually do Labyrinth Zone. Which I don't know when I'm going to be able to pluck up the courage to do Labyrinth Zone. You kind of need to. That place is really intimidating. I got through Springyard Zone with hardly any problems. I did die on Robotnik once, but I actually got through Springyard Zone. Well, dying on Robotnik in Springyard Zone doesn't really matter, but yeah, I got through Springyard Zone pretty okay. I hope we're heading in the right direction. Man, did I go past Shark Island? Where is it? Man, I cannot believe I went past the fucking island. Is that seriously what just happened? I went past the island. I went past the island. That's what happened. That's it over there. Now I have to change the goddamn wind direction all over again. That's what I get for talking about Labyrinth Zone. You're like bum 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 blah, da, do, 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 do. I'm gonna start singing that again. So yeah, I have Labyrinth Zone stuck in my head. Okay, let's make sure we're going in the right direction. I'll be looking in all directions, 'cause I'm gonna make you love me. Isn't that line? I'll be coming in all directions. Yeah, it's like there's something with like, I'm gonna be coming in all directions, and I'm gonna make you love me. Ooh. There's so much screeching in that. Well, not screeching, but in the Supreme's recording of that song, there's just too much kind of like, I'm gonna make you love me. Ooh, woo. There's just too much of it. I don't know. I suppose that's okay. Oh, do we have to do this whole puzzle all over again? I was only watching the video, like having a peep at that video the other day, where I spent like a million years doing that, this puzzle thing. Jeez. Okay, I'll just get out I might as well give it a go now. You know, hey Joe, do you want to give it a go? I might as well give it a go now, seeing as I hit the switch by accident. But preferably what you're supposed to do is hit that with a boomerang and chop down all the trees, which is something that I spent like a million years doing the last time. Maybe I'll make it, I don't know. I doubt it though, I'm just wasting so much time. Did I make it? No, I didn't. Okay, now I have to wait for that switch to pop up. I suppose I could be like chopping down some of these trees. The grass isn't. Oh, hi Korok. Hi big tree. I suppose like I could be cutting down some of these trees lest they get in my way. Yeah, but what was so stupid about that was when I was like trying to hit the switch with the boomerang and I kept targeting the King of Red Lions by accident. It was so stupid, it really was. Ooh, magic. That's very much appreciated. Okay, let's go over here. Now, let's hit the switch with the... Make sure it's the switch you're targeting now. Okay, did it hit it? Oh, it did. Okay, hurry up. Jump on the switch. Step on the switch, bitch! Hit on the nail, Kale. Gonna step on the other switch, Mitch. And... you just gotta be free. Because we're gonna make the cyclone appear, King Lear. And then we're gonna go to the top, Mop. Because we gotta make it up there, Share. And we gotta be free. Okay, I don't know how we're gonna do this. That cyclone is just crazy, I don't know. Let's, I suppose what you do is you... because it's up there I want to get to. I like being all zoomed out like this. I suppose we might as well just... because I don't know which way to change the wind direction. I suppose it'd be best to change the wind direction to... to that way. So that when I actually go up in the cyclone, then the wind direction will be facing the right direction. It'll be coming in all directions, and I'm gonna make you love me. Yeah, that's too much. That song is just going around in my head today. That and Labyrinth Zone of all the things. Jesus. What's that one person? Someone like did lyrics for Labyrinth Zone, and it was kind of funny. It was like something about like there was like they were like talking about the movie Labyrinth, you know, with Jennifer Connelly and David Bowie. And I just thought that was kind of clever. Well, we'll finally see what's up here. Jeez, you can get up here. I never knew that. There's a blue chew up here. Well, let's just grab his ass right now. See if we can get some of that blue chew jelly. And we got 30 rupees. So that's what's up here? No, don't throw the boomerang. It's been a long time, I know, boomerang. But, I mean, you must know that I will... No! What? What are the fucking chances? Oh dear lord, I'm not doing this. This is the place where I had to fight all the things. Yeah, I see you back there. The night knights. The mini blins that say night, not the knights that say... Oh man, I can't believe they said they like that must have been a reference to Monty Python. Like I can't believe they referenced Monty Python in that Animal Crossing in that video that I made, where Gulliver was like, my stomach, I was only one wafer thin mint. I could not believe that. It was crazy. And we're gonna head to Windfall Island now, because everything we have to do is on Windfall Island. Well, in this video anyway. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I have like some stuff to cut out at the start and in the middle. You know, because what we're going to do is we're going to start at the start. We're going to go through the middle, and when we get to the end, we're going to stop. Do I have bait? I do, thank you. And arrows is what else we need. Now, where's Samuel L. Jackson? Mrs. Jumbo! Mrs. Jumbo! Don't tell me this is going to be like that. See, this is the thing, I'm telling you. I'll never be able to play this game without thinking of all the things that happened. Because, like, what I'm thinking of now is that episode I did where I was trying to find Beedle. And, like, that part where I was trying to find Beedle and he wasn't here. You know, like, I looked everywhere for him. I checked in every mausoleum. I opened the sarcophagi. I trumped through the pumpkin patch. I peeked behind the Cyclops' eye. I did, but he wasn't there. And like now, Samuel L. Jackson isn't going to be here. Come on, Sam. Your ass may be dumb, but you ain't no dumb ass. There he is. It's so funny when he says that in Jackie Brown. When he's like, my ass may be dumb, but I ain't no dumb ass. And we thought we'd never get to see him again. Well, here we are. We're going to get to see him one more time. Okay, that's not arrows, dummy. I better make sure it's not light arrows I have on. I was like using light arrows in Tower of the Gods just to take out the Wizrobes because I was lazy. And I actually drank one of my blue potions. This is something pretty cool. I can't remember the last time I did this, but if you like talk to the fish a second time, well, I hope it works now, seeing as this is Windfall. What's with using the same bait all the time? Don't they make a premium brand of this stuff? Oh well, such is the life of a fish. So we want to hear the info about this here island again. Out on the cape of this island is this crazy dancing motherfucker who can't tell day from night. That guy's nuts, but you gotta respect someone who's not afraid to just let it all hang out, you know, nigga? I've been watching him, thinking I'd like to learn that dance and compete with him from out here in the ocean. But I just can't swing like that. Crazy, funky rhythm of his. That guy's incredible. That's the guy that does the shit goddamn get off your ass and jam dance. And that's all the info we got for you, Fry. You better be thankful. Hey, what's that? Why, small fry, that's a fine looking bow you got there. Yeah, cause if you want to make damn sure you take out every motherfucker in the room, except no substitutes. What is it with me and Jackie Brown today? If you're not in any kind of hurry, why don't you try and play with me for a bit? Yeah, sure. This is what I was going showing you. Hoo, of course you will, Fry, and to be honest, you'll be helping me out. See, I've been having some ferocious body aches that only acupuncture can cure. Check it out, motherfucker, I'll give you 10 arrows for that bow of yours, and I want you to aim those suckers at me when I leap out of the sea. Yeah, see if you can't peg me with them. For each arrow you nail me with, I'll give you 10 rupees, and if you hit me all 10 times, I'll give you 200 rupees. Okay, I'm gonna be so bad at this. Don't be, I'm a manfish. I spent my life being toughened up by seas rougher than any you ever seen. Those arrows of yours ain't got nothing on me. Get ready to start, motherfucker. Okay, oh, we use A? Jeez. Okay, I missed already. This is so weird. And I think the only reason it's so weird is because there's... There, I got him. Okay. I think the only reason it's so weird is because, like, there's nothing like this in the rest of the game. Okay, where's the shadow on the wood? There he is. He's gonna jump out there. What? What was that? How was I supposed to see him do that? How was I supposed to know he'd, like, jump out there? I suppose you're supposed to, like, stay higher up and try and hit him when he's in the air. Okay, I got him again. Well, this may be hard, but it's nothing like the fucking game in Majora's Mask. Oh, that was a good shot. This might be good if you're not good at, like, aiming with the arrows in this game. It might be good. Okay, well, I screwed that last one up, but still. Jeez, man. What the deal, motherfucker? You could only hit me 4 times? Oh well, what's a manfish to do? Well, here's your 40 rupees. Go on, take them. If you want to do it again, Fry, just scatter more bait for me, okay? And with that, I'm off. Well, you see, that's actually really good value, because for 10 rupees, you get 3 servings of bait. So that's like... and if you hit them all 10 times, like, I'm sure if you got good, then it wouldn't be that hard to hit them all 10 times. Do you know? Okay, does everyone know what time it is? That's right, it's time to do the Song of Passing, and everyone knows what that means. Shit! God damn! Get off your... What was that? Shit! God damn! Get off your ass and jump! Shit! God damn! Get off your ass and jump! Shit! God damn! Get off your ass and jump! Yeah, we got to do it one... No, we'll get to do it another time! Yay! Okay, where's this guy's potion shop? Is this it? Because he's only open at night. Yeah, this is it. No, I'm trying to check your sign, man. There's a signpost up ahead! Let's just go in there and see what he's up to. This is pretty cool, though. I don't do this just because you can get the blue potions for 4 Boko Baba seeds, as I said.
He says, hello, you are standing in the one and only Chew Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard. Our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they're too good. In fact, they're absolutely incredible.
Why does he talk like Meowth?
What's Chew Jelly, you ask? Looking somewhat bewildered? Oh, sir, you simply must be joking.
Now he's talking like Bev Bighead.
You know what Chew Jelly is. Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What's a robustly nourishing element? This is a mystical substance that's good for the body and mind. Ask yourself. The words Chew Jelly, the words Chew Jelly, roar out in answer to those questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it's the key ingredient for the most effective potions around. All you got to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here, and I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir, do you have an empty bottle?
Bottle? Why did he like go all like English there at the last minute? Well, we do have an empty bottle, but what I'd actually show you is he has the red potion on sale from the beginning, but he'll only get the green potion and blue potion when you bring him enough Chew Jelly.
Gasp, is that? Could it possibly be? Did you by chance bring me Chew Jelly?
Do you know what this is like? It sounds exactly when Meowth does. Like, pretends to be Giovanni, and he's like,
because Team Rocket was so good and brought me this Lotad, I'm gonna give them all big raises, or something like that.
That's what it sounds like.
What a fascinating jelly development. I've never seen one of this particular hue on Paw Brent Island, a small atoll famous for its robust chew population.
Yeah, I've seen green ones there in their thousands.
But I digress, and the game is afoot, for when it comes to making potions, I am a true artist. I have been shown something rare. Inspiration bubbles up from within me. Oh, wait for it! Here it comes! Oh!
He's getting a bit excited there.
That's it! That's the sparkle I was looking for! That sudden burst of inspiration! Eureka! I'm gonna use this Chew Jelly to create a brand new unheard of kind of potion. It's been 10 years since I began my now legendary studies of the Chew Jelly. I must begin mixing this new potion before my first new inspiration in years vanishes.
Oh, well, here we go. Look, he has a wasp on his jacket. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's exactly what that voice was like, was when Meowth pretends to be Giovanni. This is pretty cool. I think I've only watched this once. I don't think I ever, like... I brought the green one to him once or so, but I don't think I ever brought the blue ones to him, just because there was no point. Oh, what's he gonna say now?
It's ready at last. My new Jew jelly concoction. It's still piping hot, and I want you to have this voice batch, my fellow jelly connoisseur. Connoisseur. You got some green potion.
Okay, no, we don't have to talk like that when we're just reading that.
La-dee-do. My next project is to create a gripping advertisement for my new potion. You should come back anytime.
Oh, well, he seems like a nice guy. I really like him. Just one of the many, like, great NPCs. And look at the detail that they put into, like, his, like, potion shop, I think. Those boxes, they're like the ones that, like, Kamaji has in Spirited Away. Anyway, you can come and you can buy green potion anytime there now. You know, like, we buy any car. Oh, blue rupee. I want to get that. No, I don't want to, like, put a flower in it. Thank you. Come again. Go, gadget, bye. Yeah, so that's the last thing we're going to be doing is we're going to be, like... shit! Goddamn! Get off your western jam! That sounds like Walk the Dinosaur. That's what that sounds like. He walked the dinosaur. He walked the dinosaur. Yeah, our flowers are still here.
What a pretty fire! What a pretty fire!
We're going to, like... Yeah, what we're going doing is bringing our picto box and showing Lenzo the pictograph we took of the full moon. You know, full moon. Because, basically, there are some figurines that you can't get, some characters in the game that you can't photograph. Like Ganondorf, or like... Well, technically you can photograph Ganondorf, but you won't be able to get the pictograph made into a figurine during the first quest, I don't think. There might be some way around that, like by saving and dying or something like that. And like the Fairy Queen, because she's only seen in a cutscene, and Fado and LaRusso and Zelda, and that's what you need to do. Each of those characters has a different phase of the moon. And when you take a pictograph of the moon in that phase and show it to him, he'll say, to take the finest of... What did he talk? He was like the guy with the list, wasn't he?
To take the finest of pictures, you must spend your days devoted to a pack of pictography, Harry. My young sir, my assistant.
What are you talking about?
Guess what? Today is a great day in pictography. To save my career young past when I, as a young lad, still struggling to reach a pinnacle of pictography, received my very first legendary pictograph. A legendary pictograph is a legendary of being a lesson that applies beyond the standards of these words, to quite and quite read. These images have been complicated in various circumstances, but I am clearly in photography and design. I have managed to gather many of them.
Sorry, I nearly choked there.
And just so soon as stars you as one could be dedicated to the art of photography as I have, I am pleased to pass on to you one of these treasured photographs.
His voice is kind of reminding me of Krang, where he was like,
Shredder, the techno-driver. If you have any open pictograph shots, I will place the image in your direct pictograph. Let me see it for a moment with you.
Yeah, here, I have like a picture of... What are you doing? 50... What are you talking about? I thought you had to take pictures of the full moon and stuff. Isn't this quite a fine pictograph? I'll just stick it here and...
You got one pictograph.
Yeah, that was one of a great fairy. Let's show him the picture of the full moon, because I could have sworn that's what you had to do. That's what you have to do. I thought you had to, like, take pictures of the moon and show aspects of the moon. Do like Yoshi Toshi and his 100 aspects of the moon. So you never know what way the Japanese are going to pronounce that name. Like, it could be Yoshitoshi, or it could be Yoshitoshi, or it could be Yoshitoshi, or any, like, the accent could be on any syllable in that word. Jeez. Come on. I'm showing you this pictograph. What? Come on. Oh, man. Well, I'm going figuring this out. Maybe I have to, like, take a different picture of the moon. Maybe that's the one he gives you for the full moon. I could have sworn the full moon one was Ganondorf, though. Let's just do the shit, goddamn, one more time and take a picture of whatever moon is there tonight. I don't mind if this is a really long video, because it's a bonus video anyway, so it doesn't matter. It could be like a half-hour long, and I wouldn't care one bit, because that, I'm telling you, that video where we look at the figurines is probably going to be a long one. I still don't even know what we're going to do for that one. Okay, let's, like, delete this picture of the moon and take another picture. Okay, that's the moon. There was a lady in the moon in Maycomb. She sat at her desk combing her hair. Sat at her dresser combing her hair. Let's try this one more time, okay? Because I was definite that those pictographs had something to do with the moon. Oh, that's what it is. It depends on what aspect of the moon there is. You don't have to, like, No, I don't want jabbing. What did he say? Something about me being a ragamuffin? Fuck off. I'm a kid, you can't just be taking all my money. So yeah, you don't have to take a pictograph of the moon and give it to him. You just have to wait until it's a certain aspect of the moon, and then you'll get ones of their Jabin, the Fairy Queen, Fado, Laruto, the Great Fairy, Zelda, King Hyrule. Or is it that you get King Hyrule and Zelda's is created along with it? It's one of them anyway. And Ganondorf. And they're the pictographs that you'll get from him. Now in the next video, it's probably going to be a long one. I'm going to go around and I'm going to show you the figurines. I'm not going to show you the description of every figurine, and I'm not going to like show you every single one in minute detail. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to show you some of them. Well, I'm going to show you all of them, but I'm going to explain which ones are important and which ones like are important if you're trying to get them all on your first run through. But until then, I'll see you in the very last, for definite, the very last episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker next time. This is me, Rock Paper Mario, saying I hope you enjoyed the trip. What trip? I mean, all we did was a load of crap. You know, like, what a crock of shit. Who said that?